They say that each brand has a story. As for the Filipino brand, ours is deeply rooted in our rich cultural heritage, and the tourism sector plays an invaluable role in the promotion of the Filipino brand. Tourism is not only an important economic development tool, but the abundance of opportunities that the sector creates in terms of regular employment and even job creation at the grassroots level is undeniable. To boost our tourism industry, we will first and foremost make basic developments, such as road improvements for easier access to tourism spots. We will also upgrade our airports and create more international airports to help decongest the bottleneck in the Manila airport. We will also make it more convenient for travelers to go around the country, even to remote areas, to help promote undiscovered tourist spots. This program will be led by the Department of Tourism together with the Department of Public Works and Highways. To foster the Filipino brand is to spark our sense of pride and reaffirm our strong sense of identity. It is time to welcome the rest of the world with an enhanced Filipino brand that is unique, attractive, and creative. The creativity of the Filipino is truly world-class. We excel in arts and culture, new media, live events, avenues which generate primary and downstream jobs for our creative and talented countrymen. Unfortunately, ang mga hanap buhay na ito ang unang pinadapa ng pandemya at ang pinakahuli namang makabalik sa normal. The creative industry likewise faces many challenges, including workplace conditions, working hours, intellectual property rights, and the welfare of our beloved freelancers who were left vulnerable during the height of the pandemic. We require an institutionalized creative industry that will advance the interest of its stakeholders. Sila na nagbibigay ng kaluluwa at pagkakilala sa ating pagka-Pilipino. Protektahan natin sila.
Magandang umaga, Kanyang Press Corps, and welcome sa ating press briefing ngayong araw, May 16. Sa sectoral meeting kanina, tinalakay ang panukalang National Tourism Development Plan. This aims to establish a Philippine tourism industry anchored on Filipino culture, heritage, and identity, with the goal of transforming the country to be a tourism powerhouse. To give us more information about this, we are joined by Tourism Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco and Department of Information and Communications Technology Secretary Ivan Uy. Good morning, Secretary Frasco and Secretary Uy. Hi. Let's start with Secretary Frasco.
Maayong buntag. I am pleased to inform our fellow Filipinos that our President, Ferdinand Marcos Jr., has approved the National Tourism Development Plan for 2023 to 2028. This NTDP is the result of consultation among the Tourism Coordinating Council as well as our various tourism stakeholders from our regions all over the Philippines. The NTDP shall serve as the blueprint and the development framework for the tourism industry for the duration of the Marcos administration. We're very grateful to our President for articulating very early on in his administration his priority for tourism development. And this has resulted in a convergence among government agencies as far as giving full support to the development of the industry, recognizing the losses that have ensued as a result of the pandemic and various calamities. The NTDP lays down the 7 objectives of the Department of Tourism that focuses on the essential pillars of development, which, in our view, would be able to give the Philippines a fighting chance at becoming a tourism powerhouse. And therefore, these objectives involve not simply the promotion of the Philippines, which we will continue domestically and internationally, but also, more importantly, addressing the essential issues of tourism development, including the development of infrastructure, connectivity, as well as digitalization, the equalization of tourism development and promotion, the enhancement of the overall tourist experience, as well as the strengthening of tourism governance. As a whole, the NTDP shall provide a guide for our regions as well in the effort of our President to spread countrywide development through tourism. And what our fellow Filipinos can expect is that mabibigyan po ng pagkakataon yung ating mga kababayan na magkaroon ng tourism employment sa pamamagitan ng pag-develop natin ng mga tourism circuits and to continue to push for tourism across our regions and provinces. We're very excited to launch in a few short weeks the Philippine Experience, which gives our fellow Filipinos an opportunity to experience not just our destinations but also reintroduce them to the heart and soul of the Filipinos through our festivals, our food, and the like. This is just one of the many programs under the Marcos administration that aims to maximize domestic tourism, recognizing its strength to support our economy as well as to usher in more international tourists. So we're very thankful to President Marcos for approving the NTDP, and we very much are looking forward to instituting all of the programs and plans under his administration, all towards the goal of ensuring that our fellow Filipinos are able to enjoy gainful employment and livelihood as a result of the success of the tourism industry and to position the Philippines in a more primary role in the ASEAN and the world. Daghang salamat.
Thank you, Secretary Frasco. And now we have Secretary Ivan Uy of DICT.
Thank you very much. Well, the DICT's role here is to really support the Department of Tourism in its effort in establishing the Philippines as one of the primary tourist destinations around the world. And one of the challenges really in promoting and establishing that position for the Philippines is issues on digitalization and connectivity. So Secretary Frasco provided us initially with a list of about 94 tourist destinations that had connectivity challenges. So with that list, in a matter of a few months, we've already put into the program that for the first phase, we will be able to deploy about 46 out of the 94 destinations that will be lightened with free internet connectivity. And under this phase one, it will cover some of the very major sites of tourism, which is Baguio, Palawan, Boracay, Cebu, and several others tourism destinations identified as a priority. So this is a joint initiative with the Department of Tourism and Department of Information Communications Technology in order to ensure that our tourists will have a complete experience in the tourism areas. As we all very well know, many of the tourists now are also vloggers. They vlog about their experience while they are there experiencing or enjoying the tourism sites. So it's critical that we provide them with the internet connectivity. So while they're there enjoying those experiences, they can actually be also our marketing tool in propagating the message to them, how they're having fun in the Philippines and how they're enjoying the Philippine experience, which will be very unique from many other destinations. Secondly, DICT is also addressing some of the administrative blocks that can occur with respect to pushing our tourism agenda. One of which is the visa issues. The limited capacity of our foreign consulates in issuing those visas because of physical limitations, whether it's in the space that they can accommodate, as well as the people who are processing those visas. Together with Department of Tourism, with the Bureau of Immigration, with the Department of Foreign Affairs, DICT is coming in to help deploy an e-visa system, and we're also cooperating with all of these agencies and looking at private partners in order to provide these platforms in order to deploy the e-visa system. There are many providers already out there that are tried and tested, and they have extensively provided those services to other jurisdictions with respect to e-visa. So we will be working with those entities, those private sector partners who already has proven capacity in handling that, and integrate them with our platform on the e-visa in the e-travel, so that we have a seamless experience for our tourists who are coming into the country. And this will greatly increase the capacity. Our estimate internally is it will increase the capacity by tenfold, multiple of 10. So from let's say from 600 to 6,000. Let's say if these are in the areas where there are challenges with respect to issuance of those e-visas. This is just an initial stage, and we will continue to look for ways of improving the digitalization of our of our infrastructure, as well as connectivity, to support all the different departments of the government. And in this case, the Department of Tourism is one of our foremost agencies that have actually engaged the ICT and have very close coordination with the ICT in delivering the Philippine experience. Thank you.